Hey everyone, welcome back to footballology. Hope you're ready because today we're talking about 5 big matches coming up this week. Buckle up because it's going to be a wild ride. Let's get into it. Match 1, England Premier League tips. Everton versus Chelsea. All right, first up, we've got Everton taking on Chelsea. This one's a proper clash, like David versus Goliath, but maybe with less slingshots and more free kicks. Everton is coming in hot with Arsenal versus Everton, and their star player, Dwight McNeil, Iliman Ndiaye, Ashley Young, James Tarkowski, absolutely on fire right now. I mean, the guy's scoring like he's playing FIFA on beginner mode. But don't sleep on Chelsea. They've been quietly grinding out results, and their defense is tighter than my budget at the end of the month. And their star players, Cole Palmer, Christopher Nkunku, Moises Caicedo, Wesley Fofana, Marcus Bettinelli. My prediction, I think Chelsea edges it, maybe scoreline e.g. 0-2. But hey, it could go either way if Everton decides to park the bus. Match 2, England Premier League tips, Fulham versus Southampton. Next up, Fulham versus Southampton. Now, this one feels like it's flying under the radar, but trust me, it's got potential. Fulham is a bit of a mystery. They can either play like champions or like they forgot the match started. And Southampton, super consistent. Like, they're not flashy, but they get the job done. Fulham, key player to watch, definitely. Raul Jimenez, Harry Wilson, Alex Iwobi, Anthony Robinson, Emile Smith-Rowe. That guy's been running the midfield like it's his personal playground. Prediction? I'm calling a 2-0 here. Both teams are solid. I think Fulham will win. Match 3. England Premier League tips. Manchester United versus Bournemouth. Now, let's talk the United versus Bournemouth. This one has chaos written all over it. Manchester United needs a bounce back after that last game, but they've got the talent, especially up front. If Rashford shows up, it's game on. Manchester United key players. Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Joshua Zirkzee, Alejandro Garnacho, Amad Diallo. And Bournemouth, man, they've been the underdog story of the season. They've beaten teams they had no business beating. My prediction, I think Man United pulls it off, maybe 2-1 over 2.5 goals. But if Bournemouth finds a way to frustrate them early, we could be in for an upset. Match 4, England Premier League tips, Tottenham versus Liverpool. All right, on to Tottenham versus Liverpool. This one's all about styles. Tottenham loves to keep the ball, pass it around, and wait for an opening. They're all about pace. Get the ball, run like the wind, and see what happens. Tottenham key players, James Maddison, Heung-min Son, Brennan Johnson, Dominic Solanke, Dejan Kulusevski. But my friends, it's going to be fun to watch, especially the battle between and Mohamed Salah Ghali. That matchup alone is worth tuning in for. My take, I'm thinking Tottenham sneaks it, maybe 2-1. They've got the speed, and I think they'll catch Liverpool off guard. Match 5, Scotland Premiership tips, Dundee UD Celtic. Finally, we've got Dundee versus Celtic. This one's going to be a thriller. Both teams are in great form, and they've got players who can change the game in an instant. Dundee has been dominant lately, but Celtic has this knack for finding goals out of nowhere. It's like blink and they've scored. Both teams key players. Lyle Cameron, Simon Murray, Scott Tiffany, Juan Portales, Seb Palmer Holden. Celtic key players, Callum McGregor, Kyogo Furuhashi, Nicholas Garrett-Kuhn, Alistair Johnston, Liam Scales. Prediction, I'm going bold with a 2-2 draw and over 1.5. I think both teams are too good to lose, but not good enough to win outright. All right, that's my take on the big games this week. What do you think? Agree? Disagree? Think I've lost the plot completely? Drop your predictions in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And hey, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe to the footballology channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss next predictions. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.